Peters, a 6'6" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that. In there, no balls and a strike. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through.
Number 24 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 24.
Chris Taylor is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Fastball just missed above the zone. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Fouled off.
Hey, come on, guys.
1-1. It's 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Fouled away. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out. Into the box now, Corey Seager, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. High and deep to center field. Naquin's going back. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
Well, the pitcher gives up the double. He can't do anything about that now. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on the man at the plate. If he takes care of him, the game is over. On the other hand, if he gives up a bomb, this thing is tied. It's getting a little dicey.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Chopped in front of home plate. Series up at 2 games apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So
Number 24 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 24. Leading up for the Dodgers, the third
Here's
baseman,
the first pitch.
Cody.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
it's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. High in the air out towards shallow right.
Take it.
Blackman is there, 1 away. DJ Peters will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Dodgers. Number 70, DJ.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Dahl.
I go.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Wendell. And there's season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Two-run game. Last of the ninth with 2 away. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And the Rockies have more baseball to play. They're headed to the National League Championship Series. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat.
Number 24 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 24.
Here's Mookie Betts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Fielded cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's Chris Bryant now. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And he'll step off. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Blackmon on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready now, Kyle Schwarber. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. In there at the knees, strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Hey, 2 out.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
The final line score for our ball.
Number 24 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 24.
All set to start the ninth in this one. Here's Chris Bryant now. Singled homer run in his last time up. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, nobody out now.
Popped him up. Low is there. One down. Digging in to try it again. Kyle Schwarber. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Schwarber.
Get ahead of him right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. One and one to Schwarber. One out, nobody on. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're up 6-4. Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our
Ladies and
Number
gentlemen,
24
your
is
attention,
on, and he'll
please.
take over on the mound in
For
relief.
the Rockies, number 24.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Strike one to start the at-bat.
Hey, all right, here you go.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Contreras is off at first with two away. And a step off. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close.
Let's play ball. He's out. Ball four. Take your base.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. And it's 0-2 to Scope.
0-2.
Hey, strike this guy out. Get him yourself.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Garrett Hampson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. So striding forward now, Nico Horner. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out.
You go. I got it.
And let the mile-high festivities begin. The Rockies are headed to the World Series. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, it wasn't a particularly long outing, but he really did a nice job of keeping his guys in it while he was out there. That's all you really hope for from your starter.
The final line score for our ball game. Your attention,
And what a
please.
thrill it must be
Now
for the
pitching
fella you
for
see
the
there,
Rockies.
making his first ever
Number
appearance in a
24.
World Series ballgame. New inning set to get underway. So striding in, Corey Lee. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is pop fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Alex Coronado will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Coronado.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Who's up first now?
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It was a walk in his last trip.
Jose Altuve.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Here we go right now, fellas.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom.
Let's play ball. He's out.
Digging in once again, Miles Straw. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Number 3.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Just gets a piece there at 98 on the gun. It's a foul ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Up next to the Astros.
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. This is skied into short left center.
Oh, you got it. Mine, I got it.
Dahl comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mitch Garver. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0-1 count, the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Jorge Bonifacio is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major
Ladies and
Number
gentlemen,
24
your
will
attention,
take the
please.
ball now as the new
Now
pitcher.
pitching for the Rockies, number 24.
Bottom of the inning now, so up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The second
And he gets a
baseman,
piece here as this
Jose
ball is fouled away.
Altuve.
A 1 pitch on its way. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jose Altuve is sent packing to begin the bottom of the
Number
inning.
3.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Right now, fellas.
Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Now at the plate, Yordan Alvarez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Last strike now for Houston. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Rockies pulled ahead 3 games to 2 in this World Series and are now just a single win away from it.
A congratulatory phone call. This representative wants his client well informed on important matters. He'll have to try again another time. An unresolved player concern is revisited. An agent calls his client with an update. Spring training has come again, and major leaguers begin the process of readying themselves for another long season grind.